Hello, hello, hello. This is Zion and welcome back to Let's Play The Sims 4. This is my Legacy Challenge. And we have Charlie and Jorge. They are together. Their current relationship status is lovebirds and boyfriend. We may or may not get married in the future. I don't think part of the Legacy Challenge is we actually have to get married. We can have kids and everything just as being boyfriend and girlfriend if we decide. So that's good. They did both just get home, and our biggest thing right now is getting money. So we've really been focusing on our careers. And also, Charlie, as a cook, I've been looking over the food scoring in the Legacy Challenge. And to get 1 point, we do need to max out the mixology, cooking, and gourmet skills with one sim. Actually doesn't specify with one sim, but if we can get all three of those with just Charlie, that would be awesome. And we need to get 6 sims eating at once, but we don't have 6 sims at the moment, so we're not going to worry too much about that just yet. And then we can make a date, max quality meal or drink, and we can obviously have our date with Jorge and do that once we get our skill completely up. But with our aspiration and our job, we can pretty much work on both at the same time. We do need to get mixology skill up to the skill 3, so we're going to start working on that. And I believe I have my mixology book right here, so we should be able to read that. You may have noticed I have redecorated a bit. I did get us a bathroom. I just used one of the pre-made bathrooms, the very basic bathroom. And I did get us a computer, so we didn't have to keep leaving the lot to work on Jorge's writing jokes. It was excessive, and I couldn't really work with Charlie at the same time. But Jorge's over here crying it out. He is sad just because he's gloomy. And he wants to call the sadness hotline. So let's see if we can call the sadness hotline. And call sadness hotline right there. That will give us 25 aspiration points. And also part of the Legacy Challenge is we do need to buy one of everything in the reward store. As you can see, there's a lot, so we're going to try to get to the most expensive ones first and then work our way up. The cheaper ones should be a little bit easier. And also, I believe in one of the aspirations is to pretty much waste money. Not entirely sure what category that was in, and I'll let you know in the future when that comes up. And that just says have as many life potions of youth in your inventory at the same time, pretty much meaning you just wasted that money by buying it and leaving it in your inventory. But we're not going to worry too much about that, but we do want to get our aspiration points up so we can buy things out of there. And as much as that helps with our career, the better. It doesn't work too much with Jorge because he's kind of he wants to introduce himself to 10 sims. That's not going to help our job at all. So we're not going to work on that too much. But we do need to write some jokes. So let's go ahead and go to comedy. And we can write some jokes so we can get our career up. And hopefully we'll get promoted here pretty soon. The basic bathroom did come with a tub. But the only options in there were just take a bath or take a bubble bath. Well, we learned the Ridgeport recipe. We reached mixology 3, so that's what we needed to do. So anyways, back to the tub. With only those two options, we did trade for a shower so we can take a thoughtful shower so we can get our sims inspired and really help our job a little bit quicker. We do need to prepare some food today. So let's clean out spoiled food. I'm not sure what spoiled food I have in there, but we can do that. And let's work a little bit. Actually, let's continue just with our regular cooking skill, because if we can't get both of them completely up, at least we'll have one. And we'll make a single serving of eggs and toast. Now, being in the cooking skill and job, we've been cooking a whole lot, so we always have lots of food in here. As you can see, we have 3 of grilled cheese, because we did have to make some grilled cheese at one point, and a lot of different other things. Charlie does need to cook while she's inspired, so maybe we should get her inspired by taking a thoughtful shower. She doesn't need a shower anyways. And hopefully that'll get her inspired enough. And then we can make our eggs and toast while we're inspired. And that inspiration should really help make better meals at the same time, so that would be good. It is night. They do work late, both of them. As you can see, Charlie works now from 6 to 2 in the morning. She did go home a little early today because she wasn't another job. She did just get promoted. And Jorge is a C-lister. That's level 3 in an entertainment field. And he does also work from 5 to 11. Now, hopefully they both work the next day. They do. So the more we can get to our job, the better off we are, because we can get our funds coming in. We already have 1,200 simoleons. We were down to 1 or 200 after we bought this bathroom. And as you can see, we did sell all the things we had on our countertop just for a little bit more money. So let's get this eggs and toast whipped up and see how much her performance will go up. It does say it has not been started yet. I'm not sure why. She's going to go ahead and eat that. Okay, there we are. We are 25% done. So we're going to want to cook again. And if we can stay inspired, that would be good. Let's just make some chips and salsa. That always sounds good. And we're having a casual discussion while we're at it. She does want to make a group meal. And that would give her 50 aspiration points. So let's make a group meal. And what were we going to make? Chips and salsa, that's right. So let's make family size. That should count as a group meal. And that would give her another point in cooking a meal while inspired. Once we get all these up, we'll try to throw a dinner party and get that silver medal. Now, if I remember, in the Lifetime Challenge, you do get points for earning medals. I'm not sure if you do for cooking meals. We will look over that when the time comes. But let's get her to go ahead and put this away. She's trying to go to sleep already. And we'll probably let her sleep here pretty soon. She has made 3 of those group meals, and her cooking is 50% done. So maybe we'll try to make one more meal. Let's use the bathroom first. And then she can cook something she hasn't cooked yet. Chili. Let's make a single serving of chili. That does cost 10 simoleons. So we should be focusing on the cheaper meals, but I'm not sure if these more expensive meals do help out a bit with her cooking more than the lower class meals, but we'll see. Jorge is getting hungry over here, and he should be good writing jokes. He is, so we can stop that. And what does he want to be? Most jobs do ask for an inspired mood. Let's go ahead and open this, and we're just going to eat some of these grilled cheese. We have 2 grilled cheese. Let's eat this salad. We're trying to keep the fridge as empty as possible, and that's just not going as well as it should. And she's got some extremely good knife skills, as you can see, which might have come from her mixology skills as well, throwing bottles around. And that's just something she learned by reading a book, so it's interesting how just reading a book gives you skills to throw a knife around. But she has done a lot of cooking, as you can see. Now let's just get their moods up and get them ready for work the next day. Now she's cooking chili. That does seem to take a bit longer. Maybe it's because she's chatting. As you can see, she's chopping onions now, so that's cool. She did do the tomatoes. I don't know where they went. So she finished those onions. Let's have Jorge. Well, he doesn't need to take a shower. Oh, it's already morning too. Sun comes up early. So let's not take a shower. We're just going to go to sleep. And we can try to take a shower before we go to work. A thoughtful shower so we can be inspired. Now, as they do go to work, I do try to make them work hard to try to get that promotion a little bit quicker. We are level 4 in culinary as a mixologist. And as you can see, chatting does slow us down. So let's see if we can get Jorge to stop chatting, because he's slowing us down, and it is already morning. And we got to get to bed for the next day. Now I do hope to upgrade these in the future. I believe there are aspirations, not aspirations, but in the legacy challenge points for upgrading things. That again will be something I have to look at once we get a handiness person, and I do hope to get that handiness person within the next generation or two, so we can have nice upgraded stuff for future generations. And let's have Jorge put that away before he goes to bed, and then he'll go to sleep. Again, we are waiting to have our child simply because we don't really have space for a child at the moment. But we do want to have it pretty close to when Charlie becomes an adult, maybe before, maybe after. And as you can see, that's 6 days from now, so we don't have a lot of time, but hopefully we can get a decent amount of simoleons to at least get walls for the rest of our house. Or maybe just tack on a few more rooms and call it a house. Now Jorge's showering. I did tell him to go to bed, but apparently he needed to shower so bad he did that on his own anyways. Alright, so he's very embarrassed. Oh, because he peed himself. Apparently he peed himself while he was in the shower. There's a drain in there, Jorge. You can pee in the shower all you want. Alright, now we're off to bed. So he's not going to be able to sleep very much. Apparently he just can't sleep at all. I'm not sure what his problem is. But let's look at... He wanted to introduce himself to 10 Sims. Let's see if we can just find some walking around here. It is the middle of the day, but as you can see, I'm not seeing any Sims around here at all. Where are even the other houses in this neighborhood? I thought there was one other house in this neighborhood. I could be wrong. Let's... Oh, here's the other house. It's behind us. That's right. It's on the other, on a different road, but they put it in the same little neighborhood. So we could walk all the way over here if we wanted to. They have a nice little yard just like we do. And here are some Sims. Let's go introduce ourselves to these people. Let's see if we can get those aspirations going. And let's see, what do we have here? Charlie is eating macaroni and cheese. That's fine. Let's let her do that. She does work at 6. So once she finishes that, we're going to have her take an inspired shower so she's ready for work. And where's Jorge at? He is over there introducing himself. So that's good. Charlie, go ahead and take your thoughtful shower and we'll go check and see what Jorge's doing. And there we go. We've introduced ourselves to 4 Sims now. We're just chatting in somebody's yard. I don't even know whose yard this is. We have Talia Cody and Norma Lewandowski. I'm not sure who these people are. Alright, and there's no more Sims we can introduce. We could click on this house, but we're not going to do that because that would take us out of our current house. Let's see if we can collect some stuff and see if we can get any money that way. There is also point value in stuff you collect. You have to have them in your family inventory by the end of the game. But we're not going to be saving these just yet. We're going to see if we can sell them off for a little bit of cash. At the beginning of the game, cash is probably the most important. And we can harvest from this pear tree. So let's do that. Let's do that before we go towards that rock. Jorge starts in an hour. What do we got over here? Wild onion plant. We can harvest that. We can harvest the strawberries. And where's he going? Oh, he went all the way over here just so he can go back down. But we have wild pear tree. We're not too worried about that. We just got a pear from the other tree. So the good thing about this lot that we are supposed to be using is there's a lot of collectibles right next to it. We can get the apple tree. And we don't have any gardeners right now. We're not planning on it for a little bit. Oh, we did get a capsule, and we know those have dolls. So let's continue looking around, see if there's any more. We're not going to have much more time here. He's going to have to go to work here in a second. Alright, so let's continue collecting these rocks. We did good. Oh, and did we meet Silver? No, we didn't meet this guy. So let's stop going to work. And let's go meet. Funny introduction. We like funny introductions. We are Joker. And here's another guy. This is Paxton Panero. It looks like a little cowboy guy going on. Does he even have the boots? Let's check that out. I can't tell if those are boots or not. They just look like normal shoes. He just got that cowboy hat with the purple earrings. You know, that's a great style. Everybody likes cowboy hats with purple earrings. Alright, so we are meeting people, and we didn't even have to leave for that, which is good. Charlie is going to the bathroom, exactly what she needed to do. And has Jorge met everybody? He has. Let's get him off to work. We do need that money. So go, go, go. Go, Jorge, go. Alright, and he's jogging off to the road so he can go over to work. In his inventory, let's pause this real quick before it disappears. Oh, we got 10 pears from the tree. And we have a treasure map. Oh, I thought we had a time capsule. Oh, we do have 2 time capsules. And we have 10 apples, 10 strawberries, 10 onions. So we have quite a bit going on here. Unfortunately, like we said, we don't have a gardening sim yet. So we might just want to plant those once we get one of our kids up. And definitely start work on gardening and handiness for our house and this next generation coming up. The Jorge's off to work. And so is Charlie. And they're both inspired. Let's work hard for both of them. And it shows right there, working hard, working hard. And we're already breaking sinks. That's not good. We don't like paying to replace those, and Jorge's not very handy at the moment. There we go. We got our first promotion, opening act. Let's have Jorge try to repair this. Jorge has been promoted to opening act. He will now make an additional 14 simoleons an hour for a grand total of 54. That's a good bonus. He has also received the following bonus: 595 simoleons and Rock of Ages Retro Stereo. His next shift is Monday at 5 p.m. Alright, so we did get something from our job. And in the Legacy Challenge, we are supposed to try to unlock everything. But for now, we're going to sell this because that is some good money. 1,000 simoleons. And we've also got this Umber kitchen sink. Let's sell that. And that's our charisma. We're keeping that book. So there we go. 3,000 simoleons in one day. And we're still waiting for Charlie. Let's speed this up and get Charlie home. Jorge's reached handiness 2. And he's going to go ahead and go to bed. We're going to let him. It is late. Charlie will probably go right to bed as well. He can perform basic upgrades on plumbing objects and craft furniture at woodworking table. We haven't used the woodworking table at all in any of our games. And here we go. Charlie Dawson also got promoted. Has been promoted to line cook. She'll now make an additional 8 simoleons an hour for a grand total of 43. She has also received the following bonus: 556 simoleons, corporate chick counter island, and new Create Sim parts. I am not sure what the Create Sim parts gives you. And to be honest, even if I went to Create Sim, I don't know if I would notice what they were. I haven't looked at everything, but it's good to know that you can unlock different things in Create Sim. And I'm not sure if it applies just to this world or any world, or if there's any way to look at that. If there is, and you guys know about it, go ahead and post that in the comments. But I do not know. So let's go ahead and go to our family inventory. We're going to sell off that counter chick island. That gave us 3. So that's another 600 simoleons. Let's sell all 3 of those. And there we go. For our next day, Jorge is going to want to earn tips for comedy routines. And Charlie needs to reach level 4 mixology. So we'll work on those in the future. Anyways, I appreciate your viewership and thanks for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed and have a fantastic day.